I'm playing Pokémon for about 12 years now and probably even more, and I've never ever encountered a shiny. I'm starting to think it's all a big conspiracy and there is no shiny at all. Maybe this right here is the reason why people decide to lie through their teeth about finding shiny Pokémon they actually have never found before. During my time around the shiny hunting community, I've come across a lot of lies about shiny Pokémon. Other lies was maybe more of a misconception of how shiny hunting works, but depending on how they came out, they seemed like huge lies. Either way, I've seen some very juicy things I know is completely wrong during the past year, so I decided to make a video about it. My name is Trader Nils, and here are 10 huge lies about shiny Pokémon. Hope you enjoy. Number 1. The shiny odds when it comes to horde encounters are not 1 in 4096. It's actually around 1 in 820 because you see 5 Pokemon at once. And 496 divided by 5 is 820. Wrong. 496 divided by 5 is actually close to 820. But that doesn't mean the odds are different. Every time you enter a horde battle, every one of those 5 mons have the same 1 in 4k to be shiny. That's how it is. Number 2. Very often I've seen countless people in my stream and other streams who are claiming things my grandmother could point out were false. The most classic one is the lie where they claim how many encounters deep they are into a shiny hunt, or how many encounters or subresets a finished hunt have taken them in the past. I'm at 150,000 subresets for my shiny Mudkip in my Pokemon Sapphire. No man, but maybe you are 150k encounters into lying through your teeth in Twitch chats. Number 3. I recently got a shiny in generation 1 of Pokemon. The sparkles are so good in this generation. That's amazing, dude. That's really impressive. Since there is no sparkles in generation 1, and therefore impossible for you to see those sparkles. Number 4. So I recently got a shiny. Oh, you did? Congrats. Thanks. But unfortunately my game glitched and it turned back to normal again. This one is actually more frequent than you might think. The amount of times people are saying that their game have glitched and their shiny went to normal again is actually quite interesting. Number 5. This one is more of a misconception and involves the dead battery in Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. Some people think you can't shiny hunt in a game with a dead battery. That is false. You can shiny hunt in these games with the dead batteries, but only through random encounters, or runaways, or sweet scents. The thing you can't do, however, is soft resets. Number 6. Shiny hunting is a waste of time. If you actually think that, I highly recommend watching my previous video I posted a couple of weeks ago, which includes the reason why people actually shiny hunt. It kind of summarized the reasons why I think people are shiny hunting in the first place, and why it isn't a waste of time. Number 7. Faking a rare shiny. Guys, I just got shiny Manaphy. It hatched. Shiny. From the egg. Well, that's not possible. The amount of times people have tried to fake the famous shiny Manaphy is actually quite interesting. Every year, people on the shiny hunting Twitter are coming up with new ways of faking the Manaphy. And guess what? They actually never fool anyone. Number 8. Shiny shadow Pokemon in Pokemon XD Gala Darkness and Colosseum lose their shininess after purification. This is also a misconception. Once you find yourself a shiny Pokemon in one of these golden GameCube games, it will be shiny. Forever. It doesn't lose its shininess after purification, and I'm not sure why you think that. Number 9. Munchlax is one of the hardest shiny hunts in Gen 4. Not true. First of all, we need to go over what we can categorize as a hard shiny hunt. If, and only if, a hard shiny hunt is something that takes a lot of time, you need to understand that the Munchlax hunt does not take as much time as you think. To find the Munchlax on the honey tree itself is actually the hard part, compared to the hunt, that is. So yes, the setup takes a lot of time, sure, but the hunt is just a subreset hunt. Number 10. If you do 8,192 random encounters, you will find a shiny. This is also a big misconception. Some people actually think this is true, and sometimes I wish they were right. Unfortunately, there is no guarantee when it comes to shiny hunting. There is just this thing we call probability, and in theory, you should eventually get yourself your target you're looking for. But if it happens in 21 resets or 46,000 of resets, it's not certain. But I mean, that's actually the reason why we are shiny hunting in the first place. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you so much if you watched this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, leave a comment if you're sitting on something I could potentially include in the future, and consider subscribing if you're new. My name is Trainer Nils, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck on your hunts.